Hey, fam, how you guys doing? Look, we just talking. I came on to answer questions. Not crazy questions. Don't ask me no crazy questions, but I came to answer questions about healing of the nations. Healing nations. Yeah, I hear healing nations. And just want to talk. You see, it says wealth, it says health, it says business, and it says family. All that wrapped up into one. And I had to put the CMOS videos because people are like, is she still making products? Is she still what you think? You think it just come by itself? Business is still in full effect. Business is still in full effect. I ain't changed. I didn't change. I said, let me turn the camera around so they can see that I'm still making my own products. Ain't nothing changed. People are like, what are you doing? You're not live. I know I gotta start making some more videos. Just make some more videos. Hey CJ, how you doing? Because I know I'm on my podcast. People are like, are you still making herbs? Are you still doing this? Because you're doing, another business. And I'm like, let me get on here and speak. The only reason why I introduced the X39, why y'all think? That's just another stream of income. Let's think about this. Let's think about when I say very wise alternatives. Very wise alternatives can be an affiliate, just like I was wanted to be affiliate with the squatty potty. I wanted to be a squat. Let me get my words right. I wanted to be affiliate with the squatty potty, but guess what? They was like, your channel's too small. You don't get enough traffic. So I was like, well, dang. I was like, dang. But it's always good to be affiliate with a company that you just love. I love doing herbs. I can talk about, well, y'all know I'm colon queen. So I can talk about poop all day and all night. People are like, are you really do that? Yes. Yes, I actually do that. And I was like, let me get on here and answer some questions. So we're just chatting about healings and nations. You guys can put hey, so I guess the baby ain't did come here. Okay, I appreciate you. Third element vitality. That's Herbalist Mike, fam. That's Herbalist Mike. His queen is getting ready to have a baby. So I had to put out a shout out. Say, if y'all want, get on his channel and send him a cash app. Send him a cash app. Why you gotta put your cash app down there? Maybe they send some money for the baby. Send some money for the baby. put your cash app. You never know. We never know. Put your cash app down there. But anyway, I just wanted to come on, and if y'all have questions, we just sit here talking. Look, I came on early. Because I realized I have another call at 9. I got to be on a Zoom at 9. And y'all know how I get on here and talk for like an hour, and sometimes an hour and 30 minutes. Sometimes I get off. But I was like, wait a minute. Then I was like, can I talk for 30 minutes? And I was like, no, because I need to be on this leadership call. And I was like, doing too much. But, in business, you got to learn to maneuver. You got to be like the Matrix. Like, ooh, you got to learn to maneuver. You got to learn to get it in when you fit in. But back to this affiliate. Yeah, I'm going to make sure make some money. But guess what I'm doing? Guess what else I'm doing? I mean, I'll see what's in the back of me, but and us being in nature is called healing of the natures. When I healing nations, my mind is going faster than my head. That's all it is. But I'm gonna calm it down. Y'all see that I'm a little changed with this patch. I was like, man, sleeping better, sleeping now. I don't just get up. My alarm wakes me up, and I'm like, man. Usually I get up like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I'd be like, but anyway, I don't know if you have seen my game changer video or you were on my podcast. But the podcast, it's like I can be more freer because I ain't in front of the camera. I ain't in front of the camera trying to say something, not say nothing, whatever. But let me go ahead and let me just announce this now early because people only watch like what's the first 10 minutes. We at right at 4:41, 42. But anyway, let me go ahead and say it. Listen, for those of you had thought about or was looking at speaking to me, I'm doing a live tomorrow night at 9 Eastern Standing Time, East Coast time at 9 o'clock. I was weighing the time, but if you guys want to get on the Zoom, I'm only going to be at an hour. You can ask your questions, and it's pertaining to X39. So we're not answering no health questions. So don't go a minute to my, I can't poop. Don't come in and ask us to poop. But if you want the link, I may put it down below, but if you can hit me up at support@verywisealternatives.com, I will send you the link, because I just want to make sure I clarify a whole lot of questions that people have. Now, I don't know if y'all going to thisisit.info.com, or if you go into thisisitteam.com, because the information is there. I mean, we're talking about some powerful, life-changing, because nobody really want to. I mean, I ain't gonna say that, because I'm this way. I'm this way all day and all night. But I'm also with, still stem cells regeneration, because I'm in that threshold. I'm in that threshold where, 60, yes, your cells go dormant. You be like, wait a minute, my stem cells go dormant. I was like, wait a minute. I'm sitting here listening to all these professionals, these doctors, the one who created the patent. And I'm like, wait a minute, my stem cells go dormant at 60. And I was like, man, that's about 3 life years. I'm gonna say 3 life years, because I'm getting younger. I'm getting younger. And then looking at the research, they were saying you take this straight 6 months and your heart reverses in age like 8 years. And I was like, 8? If I do this for 2 years, y'all know how what how can I put the age of my heart? The age of my heart. I was like, okay, it'd be about 25. You say I fix that math. I'm gonna say be like between 30 and between 25 and 30, or I'll give it a bigger range, because y'all know my math. I ain't calculated. So it'll be between 25 and 35. How about that? How about that? I was like, man, it's like with compliance, is certain things you can say and certain things you can't say. That's why my last live, I was like, I sound like, well, just get it out. And they was sending me messages saying, oh, you're going to say what you're going to say. I was like, no, because I want to be in compliance. So what my patch is doing to me is regenerating my stem cells and making my body get on this game and go and do what it's supposed to be doing anyway. Y'all know that, right? It's making my body what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know I'm always saying, hey, your body heals in the right environment. So some of us don't want to get in the right environment, or, listen when I say slow down on the dairy, less chips, less ice cream with dairy. Y'all get what I'm saying. I don't know if I can say that, but what it's doing to me, because I'm not eating that. But I will admit this. I had red velvet cake 3 days in a row. I said, wait a minute, I'm waiting for my body to react. I don't know if y'all knew me back then, but people who watched me a year, Mac, 3 years ago, remember when I was talking about that red velvet cake? Yes, that part. That nothing happened. It's like I'm anticipating for the pain to be like this, be like, I'm trying to tell you, I'm waiting for that pain to hit me like a ton of bricks. And I'm like, and I was like, wait, I ain't got no pain. And it was like day 2, and I'm like, okay, get ready. I wake up, no pain. I was like, here come day 3. I was tearing that red velvet cake up, and I'm gonna tell you, the first 2 days I knocked off the icing. Y'all know that it was little cupcakes. I'm gonna say little, but it was cupcakes. So I had the nice little cream up top. I knocked that off and ate the cupcake, the red velvet cupcake. The next day, I ate the red velvet cakes. The next day, I ate it all. I left that whipped cream up there, and that was like almost 2 days ago. That was 2 days. Was it 2 or 3 days ago? And I was like, okay, let me talk about healing nations. And I don't know if I can use that word, but I'm just saying things come out because you know, research and, that part. How can I put this? Because I'm not, all I know is this game changer, because it just gives you other alternative to use in your arsenal. Because we getting knocked out the box. Y'all already know we getting hit here, we getting hit everywhere. We getting hit everywhere. And like I said, I want you to have the whole armor of God. Y'all know the Bible. You have the whole armor. And I was like, I need to do everything, because when I say by the time I'm 108 years young, and I'm gonna be on that hula hoop, and I'm gonna be on a skateboard, y'all know I'm gonna have the knee pads and the thing on, because I'm gonna do that video. By then, the cameras all over and they'll be seeing me. There she go, zoom. That's just me. That's just me. But I was like, no. But that's what the that's what that little patch has been doing. So I say healing of the nations, because this do it as well, but whew, I gotta make sure I care for my words. This do it as well. It's just that some people don't want to wait. Everybody want this microwave pop, 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 pop. And then we got a microwave. You got you got some ice wave, and you got the X39. The X39 do take care, do make your body. Let me say it right. The X39 does make your body do what it's supposed to do and relieve that inflammation, and that pain just be going away. And you be like, wait a minute. You be like, wait a minute. What? That patch? That means your body is doing what it's supposed to do. That means your body, I told you, did I say your body's brilliant? Everybody doubt me. I say, I tell y'all each and every time. Well, I do my best to reiterate how powerful you are, how powerful that you are, powerful beyond measure. I mean, you can't even measure it. You know, that passes all understanding, overstanding. That's what your body's doing. So with the stem cells, that's costed, I mean, you can't beat the price. I'm gonna tell you, you can't beat the price between $99 and $150. You cannot beat that. Because I remember, I had to think about that back in, I forgot what year it was, but I know it was between 2012 to 2014. I was in Fort Belvoir, Virginia, and I was getting those injections in my knees. I was getting cortisol shots in my knees because I could not run. Let me run, skip, and jump. I'm on quarters. That means they gave me a slip and said, go home and rest, because my knee was on fire. It felt like there was just something up under there, and found out, it was bone on bone. So I'm telling you, I couldn't even hop. I couldn't even hop. So they tell me about the stem cell, where they take your blood and they spin it and they put some plasma and they do all this other stuff. And I was thinking, well, dang, that's what they did to my knee. And I'm gonna tell you, because I know I don't know if Angela on here, because I would love for her to tell y'all about when she did it. Because I was like, I mean, she even had pictures and everything. I don't know if you remember that third element vitality. I don't know if you've seen that when you know, herbalist Luna was doing her, her stem cells getting her knee. But let me tell you, they sprayed some ice. Well, not ice. They sprayed the ice. Let me get my words right. They took this can and they had to freeze the area because the needle was about this long. When I tell you the needle was this long, I was like, well, where you get ready to put that? I mean, it was like they sprayed the area, and I mean, it was burning. When I say burn, I was like, dang, I can talk about stem cells because they did it on my knee. They did it both knees. You hear me? Both knees. And let me tell you, they spin it around, took 12 hours. I had to wait, came back the next day. I was all ready. I had to sit up there and they sprayed my knee. I mean, sprayed my knee. They sprayed it 3 areas and an attempt. And he's looking on the camera now. Hear me out. He's looking on the camera to get the spot. I was like, I hope you know what you're doing. You talking about somebody was scared? That word. S, sugar, honey, iced tea, ish. List. That's what the word list. Sugar, honey, iced tea, list. I was like, like having a baby. I was like hurting. When I say hurting, it that needle, they was like, let me do the other side. So they was like, my knee, just pretend it's my knee, because I ain't put my knee up because I got these pants on. I should have just wore some shorts. And I could have showed you where they went in with the knee. And she was shaking. And I'm like, you know what you're doing? And I'm gonna tell you the pressure. It was swollen up like a big bubble. They was putting the blood in there because you see that stuff, and it's like 3 or 4 different syringes full of all your stem cells, and they pushing that joint in your knee. And I'm like, I'm like sweating, hurting. And they said, get up and walk. I said, what? They said, get up and walk. I know I'm supposed to answer questions, but just let me tell my story. Let me just tell my story. They said, get up and walk. You talking about somebody getting up after you was swore that there was something stuck up my butt, that I was pregnant. I mean, the way I was walking, you would think I was like 30 years pregnant because I was walking like this. Like I had so much weight on me. I was walking bow-legged. And she was like, no, you got to stand up straight. I said, stand up straight for what? I was like, you just ingested we're talking about longer than this paper. That's how long. Well, I'm exaggerating. It wasn't that long, but it was long enough. And it was like 3 to 4 different syringes, and they was putting that in my knee, and you just saw a bubble. You just saw like bubbles to get up under there, And I was like, I hope this thing work. I said, I hope this thing work. And I had to go back for a second one. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this again. So I got up and I was like, man. And guess what? It didn't even take. I'm I went through all that pain. Wait, I, that's how I felt that part. I was so disgusted. I was like, you put me through all this pain. Same thing with my bladder. They went in there and you might as well say it was, outpatient surgery. They went in there and they put a balloon inside my bladder to stretch it. You hear me? To stretch it so the pain won't be so bad. And I'm like, well, why y'all think that work? And I'm like, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. So I had to say, okay, you know how you didn't try. I did it. And I said, okay, I checked the box. It didn't work. And then now here it is, almost 10 years later. It was like 10 years. I'm exaggerating because it was 2014 to now. Yeah, it is 10 years. Look at my face. It is 10 years later. I was like, and it didn't work because I couldn't run. I was like, and you tell me I'm be on a cane by the time I'm this, and I'm like, no. Because I'm this now. And I'm like, no. That part. So I done shared my story. Now y'all know why that I'm like, yo, healing nations now, because we have something that's going to go in there and change your body back to way it's supposed to be, because we done tore up. We still eating this fancy dancy food that, is it food or isn't it food? It's like, and we being sprayed and we doing all this other stuff that we being all fancy about. And we just put the patch on and be like, wait a minute. My body's reacting to what? And I said, my light, the phototherapy. Y'all gotta go look this up. Because I ain't gonna sit here and read nothing about nothing. Because Herbert Cream was just already talking a little bit, and he told y'all about the stem cells. So y'all go to his video that he did a couple of days ago. Because I'm supposed to be answering y'all questions. So if y'all got some questions, I can answer now. I'm not gonna stay on too long. But it's like you go through so much in your life, and then, because don't it seem like that? No, let me correct myself, because there's some good doctors out there. Let me just say, shout out to some good doctors. We got some awesome doctors out there. But I just don't want the ones that always want to cut, because I remember when I was talking about something was going on my bladder or that area, because I was like, it feel like it's on top of my vagina. I'm like, what is the top of your vagina? I'm just saying. They used to ask me, well, where it hurts. I said on top of my vagina. It's not top. If you go look at the anatomy of your body, it's the bladder. And then if you see where the bladder is and you see where, the uterus used to be, I was like, is there scar tissue in there? Because in that area, I got so much pain. And it's like, yo, we talking, this is way back from 2008 to 2000, 19. I was like, wait, trying to explain this thing. And they looking like, well, let's do some exploratory surgery. And I'm like, you get cut so much, you're like, hell no. You be like, hell no. You think about Oprah Winfrey, you be like, hell no. I'm like, I ain't going up under not exploratory. Exploratory mean you go and explore and you see something, okay, we can fix this, we can take that, or she don't need this. Let me borrow this and give it to somebody else. I know I'm talking trash, right? Because okay, y'all finish that sentence right there, because something's becoming missing. You be like, where my other kidney? It is shrunk. What you mean? We don't know. We don't know. Because all I remember is I had 2 ovaries, and the doctor went in there and did a sonogram and said they couldn't find my other ovary. Somebody must be under scar tissue. And I'm like, well, can't you, when you was in there, why you didn't, clean that up, I'm Wusa, Viola, stop sharing too much, too TMI. But you just ask these questions, I don't know, a lot of us don't want to ask these questions. You go in there, they're they're the professionals, they know. And then I'm just telling you my experience. I'm just talking about my experience and a lot of things that I keep experimenting, because another TMI, when I went and talked about the hysterectomy, and they told me which one they had, between partial and full. I don't know how my queens, my goddesses, and my ladies out there, but there's a big difference between partial and full hysterectomy. There is a big difference, So when you go back and they tell you back in 2009, you had a partial, and then you had 2022, and they said you had a full, and I'm like, booka. And I'm saying these words. I wanted, I can cuss, but I was like, let me keep this clean. So just what y'all just thought right there, that's the same thing. I said, who I need to sue? Because y'all lied. I was like, who I need to sue? Because somebody lied to me. And then my medical records have disappeared. And then talking to my provider, she's like one thing, and talking to this new lady who knew everything. She was like, yeah, girl, this is this. She didn't say, yeah, girl, I exaggerated that. But she says, this is what I see, and this is what you had. I'm like, a who to what? A sling what? Pelvis what? I was tripping. I know that's TMI. It was TMI. But now you can see all the things, why I'm loving this patch and why I'm loving the herbs and why I'm sitting here talking. Because you wouldn't think that I'm actually shy. So I'm trying to get out of my head, because this is the stuff that y'all need to know. I know I've been doing questions and answers, but these are the things you need to know. You got to know about your body. You got to know about your blood. You got to know when you poop. When you got to know these things. Because when I say look at your poop, you need to look at your poop. I know, Mike. I know I'm going to get to the questions, but this is part of health. I'm just going off your health. It's so important that you are up on your game with your health, even your family health. Y'all know everything about your child, but at some point, at a point when they get older, it's good to tell them, but it's good to make sure that they don't need all these exploratory surgeries and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? You don't need these other things, but we do need to be up on our game, far as how can I say, far as knowing every little thing that happened to you, when, where, how. And I'm just saying, when last time you did a colon cleanse, when last time you did a blood cleanse, parasite, we got to do that. You be like, I ain't do that yet, because the patch didn't say you need to do that. It just do your stem cells. I had to throw that in. I had to throw that in there. Booyah. So I threw that. I made that hoop. I made that hoop. I had to say that. But it's always good to know about your health. It's always so good to know about your health, because that is your wealth. I'm just saying, That is your wealth, that is your business, and that's still your family. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're the mom or you're the dad and your health is gone, I'm telling you, the whole household is different. Y'all already know the whole household good, because you be like, who's taking care of who got this? And then whoever, if it's the mom down, the dad's the main person taking care of the whole family. And if the dad's down, the mom, you see what I'm saying? All that. And then if both parents down, woo, you know what I'm saying? That's like, you know what I'm saying? But true wealth is in your health. True wealth, because I'm gonna just tell you, true wealth is in your health. And we gotta look at wealth another way. I just wanted to say this. Let's not look at wealth as this paper dollar. It ain't the paper dollar. It ain't the paper dollar. I'm just gonna tell you, it ain't the paper dollar. Y'all better get on your coins and get y'all gold and silver and different things like that. Cause yeah, they ain't speaking of these bricks and stuff later, but it's going to hit us, and it's going to hit us like a ton of bricks. And I just want to make sure I say that, because didn't they say January? Here it is, what, February 7th? And we like, wait a minute. I just don't want no one to get blindsided. I'm still gonna make sure you guys are prepping. I had to throw that in there. Yeah, make sure y'all got some beans and rice and some other stuff stored up, because we don't know. You're like, Viola, this supposed to be questions and answers about wealth, health, and family and business. Well, we are, because this is your business. Your health is your business. Your family is your business, and your wealth is your business. Finance is like everything right now. Even though things should be free, but we just got some greedy people that just put things so high, and like toilet paper. Man, I just took my mom. I know. Look, hold on. Just let me just say this story. I took my mom to get some toilet paper, and the lady told me some $29.99. I was like, $29.99. I don't know. I was like, but I I was going to yell and ask her how many rows it was, but it was less than 20 rows, family. I don't know how much y'all paying for toilet paper, but I said that was part of a scheme or a gimmick, or you gotta get what I'm saying, for toilet paper. So I remember back in the day, they used to be $4 for $1. You get a roll, two for not two for yeah, $4 for $1. Was it $4 for $1? Like, I had to think. I had to think. Used to get the two big Charmin. I'm talking about the big Scott tissue, the one that lasts more than a day. That it could be on a roll for like 3 or 4 days with a big family. Y'all know what I'm saying, right? Right, what I'm saying. You could have that roll 3 days to go by, and then all the tall tissue. Sometimes it'd be a week. Yeah, I know, because sometimes people don't use tall tissue, but sometimes it'd be like it'd be a week, and I'm like, why is it cost $30 for some toilet paper? And I'm like, let me not use so much. Let me just jump in the shower or go real good and jump in the shower. Like, that's a lot. Not really. Not really. Not the price of that toilet paper. So I was like, what in the hell? I don't know how y'all feel about the price of toilet paper. How y'all feel about the price of food lately? I don't know. But I wanted to say, have y'all noticed that there's in your grocery stores now, there's when you walk in, it seems like there's refrigerators. I'm like, why is there refrigerator? I don't know how y'all feel. There's refrigerators as soon as you go in the grocery store. I don't know. I noticed that in Food Line. I don't know if y'all seen it. In Food Line, I was like, why is there, it's like cabinets to where you can unlock and get your food, and it ain't Amazon. No, it ain't no Amazon pickup. And it was I'm telling you, the whole wall, it was like over 40 to 50 lockers. And I'm like, well, what the hell is that? And then on the other side, they got all these freezers. And I'm like, okay, so this is the quick run in and get something out. I'm just saying. I don't know how y'all feel. I had to throw that in there. There's so many things, because we just talking. Of course, we talk about healing the nations, and I wanted to chat with you guys, because if y'all don't research that stuff and take care of your elders, because they don't need to be in pain. I'm just saying. A lot of their stem cells is dormant. So when they keep going to the doctor after visit after visit after visit, I'm just saying, you know, Y'all know either some are still paying out of the pocket, some are don't have insurance, some, they're paying these big deductibles, some is paying so much for medication to where they're eating dog food and cat food. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. We can reverse that. We can, when I'm talking about healing nations, I'm talking about healing nations, taking care of our family, because what just happened less than 3 or 4 years ago, that part, yeah, because this company's been out well over 10 years. And I was like, well, why we didn't know about it? I was like, I was talking, my cousin was on live yesterday, and she was like, well, I wish I'd have known these patches 10 years ago because I wouldn't have had surgery. I mean, it's so many of us out here having unnecessary surgeries. Neuropathy is the word. Neuropathy. I'm hearing neuropathy. I'm hearing this all over. I know I should have named a video something else instead of asking questions, but I'm just saying, people, because if y'all don't know cayenne pepper, famous cayenne pepper, get the tincture. You can go to Herbis Cream 4 Cycles of Life, or if you here in Fayetteville, I can get you Purple Cell Healthy Living. You can go on her website. But I have Purple Cell Healthy Living. I got some of her products for the cayenne pepper, and it's a seller. I mean, I think I'm bugging her. I was like, send me some more. But cayenne pepper and castor oil. I know y'all don't want to mess with no pads. I even like, I ain't gonna put no pad on the bottom of my feet. Why not? What, you want to make it? But that word neuropathy, whatever it is, it's like your feet feel like pillows, and your feet is not getting circulation, and whatever it is, I ain't even read it, but I just hear it, and I'm like, man, look, you getting less circulation. You got some blockage. You got something, but you got so much acidic. Your body's in the pit of hell. I keep saying that. Your body is way over here acidosis when I need you nutrient. I don't need you way over here alkaline, but you need to eat more alkaline. Y'all need to eat more. You need to eat more alkaline, but get you some pads. Go get them panty liners. You be like, I ain't put no panty liners on the bottom of my feet. Why not? Why not? What, are you ashamed? They probably, your wife or girlfriend probably has some in the cabinet right now. Just hear me out, fam. Just hear me out. You put some cayenne pepper tincture. Well, first put the castor oil up there first. Castor oil, it's like the old remedies, like way back in the 1800s and the 1700s. Castor oil. We talking about healing. We said healing of the nations, right? We talking about really talking about some stuff that we just ignored. And there's so many herbs that y'all be like, I ain't hear that. My grandmother, my grandma, aunt, my grandfather. Yes, that part. Castor oil, get your panty liners, the nice and thin ones. Don't get the one that absorb. Do not get the one that's super absorbent. That part, because it's going to soak up. I don't want it soaking in so much to where you can't put on your feet. But if you got that word neuropathy and your feet feel like pillows and you don't feel your feet, and your feet numb, get 2 panty liners, put some castor oil. I mean, put some castor oil on. Don't be cheap. Don't be cheap. Soak it up just right in the middle. If I had it, I should have had a picture, but I ain't got a picture. But anyway, let me see. Y'all see what this line is? Just think it. No, I can't fold this, but let me get a piece of paper. Let me, because I should have, because I ain't got no panty liners. But anyway, just think, this is the pad. This is the pad. This is the pad. And you put this on the bottom of your feet, right? Hear me out. You just putting a sliver. You just putting like the center. You soaking it down with some castor oil, and then you put cayenne pepper. And you could just put a dropper full. You don't have to put a lot. Y'all know where I got it from. Yes, her. Thank you, Barbara. I'm just saying. Y'all got to get back and get some castor oil. But just right in the center, right here in the center, you putting castor oil and you putting cayenne pepper. And you like, what you doing? And you put it on the bottom of your feet and you put a sock on and you go to bed. That's it. because I don't want you walking around with. I don't want you squishing with the socks. But go to bed. Go to bed. Put your sock on. Like I thought you said sleep nude. Well, y'all need to stop. Just not that night. You're not sleeping nude. Not that night. You're gonna put it on the bottom of your feet. Do it 3 days in a row. Do it 3 days in a row and thank me later. Thank me later. But do that because we forgot the miracle of castor oil. It penetrates deep. Same thing when you're supposed to put it to get those mask out. Mask. Y'all know what mask I'm talking about. You could put it on your breasts, women, when you got them lumps. Men, you probably want to put something around your prostate. You be like, what? That part. That part. You got some mass and some cysts. Y'all better be putting the pads on there and get that castor oil and stop playing. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. And we gotta do a live together. We gotta do a live together. You know, I don't not do that two thing, but we gotta do a live together because we talking about healing nations, family. We talking about going back doing the old remedies. And like I was tripping about this company been out 10 years. 10 years. You know, some of the people that went would still be here. That depopulation, they would have been more populated and more populated and more populated. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel. But understand and overstand what I'm saying is the patch is making your body stem cells do what it's supposed to do. Wake them up and go in there and clean up and kick stuff out. Because one of the things with the patch, it detoxifies. You're like, what in the hell? Shut the front door. I already witnessed it. Look, when I tell you guys that I've been seeing miracle after miracle after miracle after miracle, why do you think I'm so hyped? And I'm like, I'm going to speak over you. Like, what about your products? I ain't stopped selling my products. No. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. I'm going to keep selling my products because you got people still getting them because it's changing their lives as well. Well, I'm just speaking of the ones that, can't get off pork. I had to say it. I'm talking about ones that can't get off pork and still going to eat pork. And, because eventually you wear the patch long enough, you're going to eventually change. I already know it. Because I already spoke to 2 people. And I was like, well, maybe I need to stop with this inflammation because this, and they're seeing the thing. And I'm talking about for the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm hearing from the people I patched. Because let me tell you, I've been ghost because I've been patching. And I was going far. I think the furthest I went was Virginia, the line to patch somebody. Yeah, I had other drivers because, when I say healing nations, I ain't playing with this. I am not playing. I want everybody to know, everybody to see it. And you like, is this all about the X39? Yeah. Questions and answers. You can throw it down there. I just put that, thumbnail because it is your business. Your health is your business. Your wealth is your business. And we're talking about taking care of family. Aren't you tired of your elderly in their pain? You take them to the hospital and they can't figure out what's really wrong and what's going to stop the pain. Bingo. It's like if I had, bingo. If look, and I'm not going to drop my crystals, but it's like, jewels just falling down. You got something, that part, like your Cash App jingle. So you're like, okay, so you found something. So here, I'm telling you, yeah, just be on a call. I'm going to, like I said, if you want the link, send me an email, support@verywisealternatives.com. I'll make sure I put my email address down here. No, I'll not do the tick, 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 tick. I'll not do the tick, tick, tick. I don't. But I just want you guys to be on a call. You don't have to stay long because I want the call less than an hour because I have another call at 10 o'clock. It's going to be 9 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. So I'm coming on. But I will answer y'all questions because I'm going to look, it is, it's like an honor and pleasure to just sit here and talk with you guys to say, hey, we found something to help. Let me make sure I correct to like that word sleep apnea, people was like, wives was saying how their husbands are not snoring. I was like, what? Wives are just saying things, and now husbands are saying their wives is not snoring. I'm like, just hearing the different things. And I'm gonna speak on this real quick because I don't want to get emotional, because my sister passed for sickle cell anemia back when I was 29, she was 33, and she passed with sickle cell anemia. And to go on YouTube and see that the patch eased that pain. Now let me correct my words, because I'm not saying that the patch, heals, prevent any disease, cure. I didn't say that. What the patch did was get the body stem cells doing what they supposed to do, and ease that pain. Because if I tell y'all, as a child, I remember staying up, rubbing my sister, and just hearing her cry all night. I think that's why I can't stand crying now. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna just do a moment size for my sister, But it was just more of, I just remember her crying all night. I remember being in the hospital. I remember just being in the hospital so much. And I was like, wow, imagine if this patch was then. It's just a lot of things that it's like our health is so precious. And it's like, so what are you doing? It's like you want to say some things, but you can't say on this platform. How are you gonna give us trash food? How you gonna authorize trash food? That part. So y'all just finished that conversation. But yeah, that part. How you gonna have trash food, trash? It's like trash. And I was watching a movie to calm my head down, and this commercial came on, and I was like, I don't like commercials, because now I see why on Enemy of State, when old girl was yelling at the TV, I'm doing that now. I'm like, you lying. I'm like, stop lying to the people. Because a lot of us is like this, hook, line, and sinker, looking at the TV like, yeah, I'm going to get that sandwich tomorrow. I'm going to get that one Thursday. I'm going to get that one next week. And then they saving their money to go get all them sandwiches, to try the new fries. And I was like, hell no. So, but anyway, back to my sister. I just remember all the pain and all the stuff she went through, and how they prepped us about her passing. They said she won't live to 12. She won't live to 15. My sister lived to 33 years young and had a baby, because they was like, she's not going to have a baby. So she did the thing, you know what I'm saying? Because they was like, you could die. My niece is grown, and she got a book out. Matter of fact, yeah. She got a book out. I got to get the name of the book and I put it down. But just to know, she's a miracle. But I'm just saying that the miracle of this game-changing patch that's doing things to people and just having them be comfortable. That part. Be comfortable. So how much would you charge to have your grandmother or your uncle or even your mother sit there and not have pain? Just have a day of no pain. Just, I look, she done got her pajamas on. I gotta just catch her. I gotta do one early. I gotta do one early in the morning, because between like 10 and 3 she dressed. But now she's, Gigi, we call her Gigi. She in the bed sleep. Well, now she not sleep. I hear the TV on, but I need to get her so I know I'm telling the truth, so she can share her story. But anyway, I love that she's not in pain. I love it, because I know she's not aggravated. She's not yelling at me, or she's, y'all know pain makes people angry and bitter. It does. It does. You be like, oh, my back, leave me alone. Get the hell out of here. That's what you be feeling. And you be like, I wish you feel the pain I feel. No, let's change that. Let me get your body right, because since you don't want to, stop some things, like the patch make you drink water, which I love that. Oh, I was like, see, I told you. But anyway, you get this thing, it makes your body wake up. and handled its business. And then the pain just subsides. You'd be like, well, what's in that? And and then it's like, to you, like I was saying, what's the price tag? Because when I was looking up how much stem cell research, stem cell shots, all that, and I was like, man, we talking about between 5,000 to up to 50,000. All depends on where. And some of it's just one shot. Can you believe it? Some of it's just one shot. And I was like, what in the hell? So all I can say is kudos to LifeWave, because I'm on board. I'm on board, and that's why I'm here talking about wealth, business, and I'm gonna start looking because I need to answer y'all questions. But I do appreciate you guys. Let me see the time because I got a call in 20 minutes. That's why I came on young, and I appreciate you guys. I know it's at 8:30. But I got the message late, so I got a 9 o'clock Zoom that I need to be on. And y'all know how I like to run my mouth because look, it's already 45 minutes and I ain't answer a question. Y'all know. Because when I get to talking, and I know Cream, like, she be running her mouth, yeah. I be running my mouth because I got so much to say. It's like all day, if I'm not on the phone, I'm quiet. Like I was in here making the CMOS, like I'm already started making some of these. It's 2 big jars, but I gotta capsule them up now. I gotta finish capsuling them up now. That's what I gotta do. I gotta put them in the capsules and seal it and do what I gotta do. Y'all seen the video? It takes a little while. It's just me. So when I gotta run out, take my mom to a doctor appointment. Yes, she's still going to the doctor appointment. They was like, "Girl, what you doing?" So I was like, "You didn't, you peeking them. So just say it's the patch. It's a patch, and they can get at me later." I'm serious. I don't know about y'all, but I'm serious. I done told all my customers. I did. They got an email. Yeah, I got the email later. Y'all better go check. Please, if you ever email me, I'm just putting it out. If you ever email, because it's going to be a short. If you ever email me, support@verywisealternatives.com or Viola, blah, 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 blah. I ain't gonna put that email out. You gotta get at me to get that email at gmail.com. Check your spam folder because I answer every email. And I'll answer it on the podcast. Sometimes I get on here and answer it. But y'all gotta check your spam folder. And when I send an email, it ain't garbage. It's not garbage. You said I'm gonna send you the link, sis. I'm gonna send you the link. Make sure I have your email address. Text me your email. Y'all hit me up now. I don't mind. And when Herbal Cream said I will talk to you, I will talk to you. I will talk to you. But we gotta keep the questions short because I'll be on the phone and it's like the whole day is gone, and I was like, man, because I need to do this, and this, because this is a one-man show. It's no team over here. I'm still trying to get Angie, baby, my mama, to help me put the labels on, or at least do the suction, the thing y'all be to make sure the sticky thing gets on there and seal. I still be trying to get her to that. She be like, well, how you know it's working? And I don't want to unscrew everyone. I said, just hit it twice. She'd be like, okay. And then she'd be struggling. I'm like, okay, I got it. I think she's doing it because she don't want to help. I think so. I think some, she won't watch her TV show. But let me stop telling my mama business. She's like, she's probably come in and slap me upside my head or come back and watch my videos. You been talking about me this whole time. So let me stop talking about my mama. But I'm saying she's doing the pain. I'm like, whoa. I'm still amazed, fam. I'm gonna say I'm still amazed because I'd be like, you still gonna take that CMOS and those them special. I make sure I make her some special capsules, and the main one was turmeric. I said, you still taking? She said, yes, I'm still taking. I said, all right now, because I want to make sure she's taking the woman's vitamins. She's taking the woman's vitamins. She's taking the CMOS. Like every 3 days, I'll give her some black seed oil. So I'm still giving her the herbs, and she take the. I put the black. I use Herbalist Cream's black pepper, the tincture. I use that. And I put the turmeric so she's good. I got you, goddess. So I make sure she has some extra turmeric and some CoQ10. She'd be like, what is this? I said, I just take it. I be having it on the counter with the patch. And she'd be like, she'd be getting the patch and leaving everything. I was like, no, don't do that. And the patch is not cheap. I charge $5 a patch. $5. So I calculated on my site is $49.99.99. That's how much for the X39 on my site. I'm just saying. But I know I'm running my mouth, and I have like less than 45 minutes. And I did come on early. I appreciate you guys, but y'all know how I do. I I get in where I fit in. I get in where I fit in. So it'd be like, boom, she lied, she changed it. I change it. I change it. Things be coming up. But I appreciate you guys. Urban Scream, gratitude, gratitude. I appreciate the donation. If y'all can, just make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I'm just going and see. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. But I want to make sure that I'm glad you mentioned, yes, the X39 CJ is on point. On point. Now mine is on my belly. Mine is on my belly. Usually I have it back here, but I be going switching. I be like, do 1 day here, do 2 days, 3 days down there, 1 and 4 days, and you could put the X39 anywhere on your body, anywhere, because on their how can I say, during their trials, the sweet spot is behind the neck and down there, either above or below the belly button. So you ever feel kind of off and you feel like worse, put it down there below, put it up under your belly button, push the button, y'all see, if y'all seen Color Purple, I'll be saying different things. I'm a movie fanatic, and I go to movies. I try my best to go Tuesdays. When I don't go Tuesdays, I be like, dang, I be feeling out of place, because that's my place to just, be me, and, not do the business, because, you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun, and you gotta treat yourself. But anyway, you put it down below your belly button. You could do up or you do down. You do up and down. But I'll talk more of that later. Like I said, send me your email and I'll send you the link. But I'm going to go and ask questions. But I appreciate you guys. You said, please. Okay. I appreciate it, because I would love for you to just hit it. It says, I do have a question for you about growing your teeth back. Now, I got a tooth re-restitution. I'm saying it ain't re-restitution. It's regeneration. So when you're doing this, right, your body got to be, and I say got to be, when I'm talking about putting you back baby state, you got to be back with your body where you're not eating trash. When I say eating trash, you can't be eating trash, because it's known that the patch, the X39, is known to have your body expel mercury. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Expel mercury. Now, I got a recipe from Yaki Awaken. He gave his recipe, and that's what I use. I use his recipe, and one of the main ingredients is myrrh and pure. You have to get pure baking soda. Don't get trash baking soda. Do not get trash baking soda. And I am not gonna put my recipe out on this thing. He can go do it. I'm not. And neem, but it's other products in there, and you can grow your teeth back. They already have their testimonies. So you have to go on Yaki Awaken, go on his YouTube channel, and there's testimonies there, or you gotta go to his Patreon, because they've taken a lot of his videos down. And I ain't trying to name drop or get anything, but when I hear different recipes, I go ahead and try them. I go and try them because I want to push this mercury out if I have mercury in my teeth. Because I already did one tooth and it cost me $4,000. Y'all hear me, right? The military, well, the VA said I was approved. I'm going to just tell that story. I know I told the story. The VA approved me. Look, I got a few minutes. I got 10 minutes. The VA approved me, but because they didn't put it in my record and I didn't have a slip, I was like, but they approved it. So when she told the clerk lied and said, no, you didn't tell me. So it's two women back bickering. Yes, I told you to put in the other one and put it in. So who got screwed? Me. I got screwed. I paid $4,000 to go to, because I went to my own. I went to a herbalist. I went to a naturopathic dental, and I know I talked to you. I remember I talked to y'all about that. But oh my gosh, I just love everything. She was lavender. We talking about cloves. She was using rosemary. I was like, oh, it smells so good in here. She said, yeah, and I got grapefruit. She was just going off with a lot of essential oils, and she had herbs and stuff there. And she did use, hold on, she did use Novocaine, but it wasn't that strong. Yeah. So she took care of my tooth because it was cracked, and they put a crown. You can't tell. Like I know y'all see in my mouth, I got this gold, but the other one, it looked like a real tooth. I spent 4 grand on that tooth, and I said I'm not making that mistake again because I had to pay for X-rays. I was like, what in the hell? X-rays are not cheap. They charged me $800 for X-rays. That part. But anyway, yes, you do. You do regenerate your teeth. They even had somebody had a grow a toe back. I go in and read. I go in there and read. I go in there and research. It's so many things that the body is so brilliant. The body is so. I keep telling y'all gotta stop underestimating your body, and let it do what it's supposed to do. Like the brain. The brain is so brilliant. It know how to correct itself. And the patch is just helping it. The patch is like throwing some photosynthesis in there, and it's stimulating, and it's like, your body's like, wake up. Your body's waking up like we need to do, because a lot of us sleep. A lot of us sleep to sleep to sleep. And I say y'all need to wake up and stop being asleep. I know I got a few minutes. We are sleeping. We need to stop being asleep. A lot of, and that's what the body's doing. The body's waking up, and the body's fixing. The body said, no, we don't want that. The body's pushing the mercury out, making you throw up. It's making you detox. When detoxification, you do it every night. But if you wake up and keep just drinking, you detoxing. Eat a couple of pieces of fruit, you detoxing, and leave it there. That's why you're supposed to do a fast. Leave it there. But yes, and Goddess, look, I know you are right here in Fayetteville. I got patches at the flea market. I'm selling patches at the flea market. $75 for the ice wave and $150. And I already sold like 3 already. People like, oh wait, I heard of them, and came and bought them. Plus my mom's testimony got the ice wave and the X39. The lady came just last week, and I was like, okay, swipe the credit card and kept it pushing. But yes, Goddess, you need to come see me. You here in Fayetteville. You are here in Fayetteville. You know where I'm at. Come and see me. Y'all got to stop it. I'm out here. Come see me. Right at the flea market. Man, I love the ice cream. Yes. Don't think now. They have ice cream that's non-dairy, but it has a lot of sodium, a lot of sugar. You just got to still use it. I still eat ice cream. I don't know about y'all, but I don't do dairy. I'm not gonna do dairy. Yes, it was dairy in that that red velvet mustard, the red velvet cupcakes. I tore it up. It was good. You said, can a patch reverse kidneys? See, listen to your words. The patch regenerate your stem cells, and your stem cells take care of them organs. Hear me out. The stem cells take care of those organs. That part. So it's, you got to do what you got to do. So if we're looking at the body, and the body is generating and correcting, and your body is healing, the patch is only waking it up, because they go dormant, they sleep. So the patch like, wake up. So we talking about in a course of 3 to 4 days, this is in a few days, 4,000 genes reset. You like, what in the hell? When they was talking about a shot or a cup of wine or a sip of wine or a glass of wine only wake up like 4 cells. You like, that's a big difference. I don't know about you. I'd rather have the patch, because I don't do wine. Because even alcohol puts me to sleep. I'd be like, oh my goodness. I don't know. It's just do something to me. So Unique, go ahead and watch the YouTube. All over YouTube, you see all the testimonies. And that's where I saw the testimony about the sickle cell. And I just was blood. I was crying. Just to see the baby, I was just crying. It was a young lady, and oh my goodness. I loved it because she wasn't in pain. I was like, shut the front door and let me tell the world. But I'm real careful with my words, because I want to be in compliance. I ain't trying to be out of compliance and get kicked out. No, because I'm loving to share the information with you to get the patch. to get the patch, put it on, and let your body do what it needs to do. That's it. Let your body know to do. Because I'm not gonna get caught up in all these words. Because nope, not gonna get caught up in these words. You said you had sore in your lower back. Let me tell you about that back. Let me tell you about that back pain. What? There's a gentleman. So if you ever want to get on one of our Zoom calls, because we do a live Zoom call, we play a video of this cop who had like almost I want to say 18 surgeries on his back, and he's still pinning more surgeries. He had PTSD. You heard me say had, and other things. He told his story. I was a little teary-eyed, and he just told his story. He's wearing an X39 right now, and no pain. He's wearing an X39. The body is doing what it needs to do. He's not having no more surgeries. That part. But you got to check. Family, you got to check for yourself. You got to check for yourself, because I'm sitting here and I'm like seeing these miracles. When I said this man couldn't raise his arm, and he was like, this ain't going to work. And he was like, he was shocked that he was raising his arm. He was like, he came in there, and I was like, yeah, we got to help him. Miss Gwen, she right here in Fayetteville. She was like, we're going to get him. We're going to get him. And she was like, come on, let's get the thing. She wiped his back, and she took his shirt off. And it was so funny, because she was treating him like how, I'm always referring to movies, how on Tyler Perry Meet the Browns, or when Cora is helping Mr. Brown and she's treating him like that. That's just what I saw. And that man raised his arm, and I was like, that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. I love it. And that's what we're doing. Yes, child, but I am doing meat. Well, that part. So, I didn't say don't eat the meat. I didn't ever say. I say that when I'm doing this. I'm going to say that each and every time, no matter what, because you're putting yourself uric acid. So if you're putting yourself uric acid, it's like you're fighting. You're fighting. Your body's going to win, but why would you keep adding? I would just slowly get off it. That's what I'm saying. Slowly, unless you want to, like they say, wear the patch a longer time, because it's about, getting off. She said, are you teaching a course on how to use the patch? Because I have over 10 people already. What I'm doing is I'm answering some questions tomorrow, so they can get on. They can get on. Unique, just get them on the call. Get them on a call, on the Zoom call. I can send you my launch video if they want to hear pre-recorded call. Well, not pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded, but they can hear my live business launch. They can hear that call, and it lays out everything. It showed it. It talked about my cousin. Now, my cousin, I'm gonna share real quick. I can get on a little late. My cousin couldn't walk without a cane. Do y'all hear me? And she's still pinning other surgeries. I was like, sis, just put it on. Yeah, I still call. I call everybody sis. I was like, please put it on. I was like, I almost said a name, but I said, Siobhan, put it on. I'm gonna just put it out there. I said, Siobhan, put the patch on. She said, all right, I'll try. So she tried it, and she was like, yo, Viola, I don't have no pain. And she just like, wait, I feel good. I promise you. She was like, I feel good. I was like, yes. She good. She walking better, walking up and down the stairs. Before she took the elevator, she started playing basketball. She went bowling. We're talking about things that she couldn't do in almost 20 years. I think she had like maybe 3 or 4 surgeries on her foot, and she was still pinning surgery. And I just love, because she's flourishing. Now she has no pain. And I'm like, she's like, I need more of these. Can you send me more and I'll pay you? Yeah, she sent me $5 per patch, and I sent it to her. She got them. Matter of fact, she got them yesterday. And she's like, I got to keep them. So that's her story. Yeah, if y'all want to hear that story, she talks about that. And then there's another young lady that talks about it. And we crying on the phone, but we ain't, we ain't crying on a call, but anyway, I love you too. But yes, 10 people can get on there. Y'all can come on. Y'all come on. Ain't no secrets. We're going to just talk. But no, it's not $75 a patch. That's not what I said. In the ice wave, there's 30 patches. In the ice wave, it's one set is two patches. You have one that goes on the spot of where the most pain is, and then you have the one that you put on. I call it the helper patch. So it's $75 for the pack of it's a 15-day, but you don't have to use the ice wave every single day. You use one ice wave and a 39, and your body be like, whoa. Your body be like, sweet. That's what your body be saying. I'm just saying. So that's what I'm charging. I charge $5 for the ice wave, and I charge $5 for the X39. The X39 is 30 days in there. You get 30 patches, and it's a sleeve. And the value, if you go on my website and you go to join, hit the bronze packet, you'll pay $25 if you want to have a license to come on and sell them yourself. The $99 you're paying for your patches, shipping and handling, they send it to you. Go on their auto ship, and they'll get them every 30 days. You'll get them like bam. You're like, woo! Come on and go and get your body back. Go and get your body back. Mine is easy. It's just lifewave.com/BWA. BWA is Very Wise Alternatives. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And that's what we're doing. That's how you get it cheaper, because I'm not selling mine wholesale. I'm selling it retail prices. That's all, retail. Much love to you. And yes, appreciate your Herbis Kareem. But I know I got to get off here, family. I'm already late. I appreciate you guys. I know I've been just running my mouth. I didn't ask Kira, get at me. Yeah, Kira, get at me. How many patches you get? Yes. You said for 49. Now shipping will be $3 or $4. It all depends on where you at. Shipping will be $3 or $4. So you divide the rest of that by 5. So, and that's how many patches you'll get. And you said, what are the patches for? The patches, that's what the patches for. The patches regenerate the stem cells in your body. That's exactly what the X39 is. So each patch, if you go on my website, if you go on Very Wise Alternatives right now, there's a link up top and it says LifeWave. If you click that button, you can go on there and see the information. Or you can go to thisisitinfo.com or thisisitteam.com and go on there and just learn as much as you can. And all over YouTube, just like now I'm on YouTube talking, all over YouTube they're talking about. So right now I share stuff where wealth, because you can make money. This is just added. You could be a retail customer or a what am I customer? I'd rather you not be a retail customer. I'd rather you just go on the side and hit join, go bronze or higher. At least the bronze, you spend maybe $130, you get the one sleeve, and you got that license to go and upgrade if you want later. I know people like, no, why are you teaching this? I mean, I'm talking about it tomorrow, but I'm just saying here, if you don't want to be on a Zoom tomorrow, because it's going to be late, it's going to be, an hour. We're going to be in there talking. I may go a little bit longer, but I just wanted you guys to, understand and understand, because it's time to correct. I don't care about you. It's time to correct and fix and let people just have a little peace. You know what I'm saying? Just think about everybody that's above 55, between 55 and 100 right now. Just think about your aunt and your uncles. You got to think about your whole family who you can just touch and say, hey, you don't have to have that pain. Because people are like, I ain't giving, look, I want my chips, I want my ice cream, I want my beer, my nuts, they want all that. And, when people sell their ways and they look at you crazy, like, what do you mean give up some chicken? I love my fried chicken. Matter of fact, I'm going to eat me some chicken right now. They don't want to hear that. And they be like, little Viola, what you talking about? Girl, go on there and sit down. That's how they look at me. I'm like, what? I'm 50. They be like, don't say nothing, like they want to smack me in the mouth. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. So all I can do is say, here, how about trying this patch? I see this thing right here. I didn't bring the patches in here. But I should have. But anyway, it ain't in here. Wait. Did I? Nope. Because I already sealed the thing. I already sealed, so the patches are in right now because I got to send them out tomorrow. But I just put a patch on them, and they be like, what? But little Viola, that's what little Viola doing. Little Viola, that's what they call me, Viola. All my family, Viola, Viola, Viola. Like my uncle called me earlier. Viola, what Angie talking about? I'm like, bruh, I got you. I got you. You know, but that's what I'm doing. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, fam. Love you. Put your questions down below. I will get back with you. My email is support@verywisealternatives.com. Everything is Very Wise Alternatives. It's just support at verywisealternatives.com. Shoot me email. I'll send you the link for tomorrow. I'm going live on a private Zoom call to answer your questions. And that's what I'm doing. But love you. Yes, please. And Mike, I appreciate you. Listen, Mike having a baby. His wife's in labor now. And she's pre-labor. You know how we just at the 2-3 centimeters, but she's right there. He has his cash up there. Bless him. Bless him. Go on his YouTube channel. Bless him. You know, we gotta take care of each other. But I love you guys. I have to go. You know, love, peace, and life. Who's in I can't even think. You're in Hawaii. Gratitude, gratitude. I appreciate you coming. But hola, I see you guys. Like, it's not hola. You let me speak in Spanish. Aloha. And you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you tomorrow on the Zoom. Remember, tomorrow at 9 Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know with Central and all this other. I got to do that. But 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace, fam. Love you guys.